Hello to everyone in the chats. Something a little different today. It's October. I want to be scared. I want something to scare me. I'm going through Steam. This came up, looked interesting. It had a tag of psychological horror, so I hope it really messes with my mind. That's what I want. Well, this is definitely messing with my mind. Why is this house just on this cliff that is... There's crumbs coming. You see that? It's... Why? Why is there a house on a cliff that I'm apparently going to? This part is destroyed. This is gonna fall off. Why is this here? Why is this house not just taped off? God, what's that game? It's another game with another crazy house that was just built horribly and also should have been condemned, honestly. This is giving me that vibes. But this has more supernatural stuff, and that other game just had bad decisions. I'm just gonna hit start. Start. My name is, of course, Ebony. We're gonna do it with an I. I live in the city of Cityville, because I'm not telling you where I live. Select pronouns. She, her, confirm. And then you get 2 traits. Traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. Can I have... Is it possible to have more than 2? I decided to do talk to animals and street smarts. That combination is amazing. Good at lying. Hard to lie to. Fast talker. You can read people and read the room. I have perception and charisma. I have lockpick, thieves' tools, expertise, and I know how to talk to animals. This is basically Bastion. A gift and a curse. Animals can talk to you. Can they really, though? I'll find out. Let's find an animal. Let's find a squirrel. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are. Awake again and still exhausted. And the seats look clean. I don't know, I spent some time on buses. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of exactly where here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin. Oh, I'm just really long-lost cousin. I don't know what's happening, then I'm just coming into this. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless of late-night stops and seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. You couldn't buy me a plane ticket? The funeral of Pearl Ann? Really? Pearl Ann Scarlet. Are we in Arizona? Your cousin's mother and your aunt seem like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. I really want to say harbor. So anyway, as I was saying, who are you? I want to, yeah. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours. Oh no, he has flip-flops. I thought he took off his shoes, but still gross. Talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of a one-sided conversation ago. What a nightmare. This is a nightmare for me. I'm already scared. I don't want this. Also, it's a little loud, isn't it? Let's lower that. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Oh jeez. Same for my dad. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff. You know, pushing joggers into the harbor. The harbor? Saren, what's up? Finally on time. Now, being on time for my job is a different situation. Oh, there's grace periods. It's fine. How you doing? Okay, the harbor. Maryland. I know you're talking about Baltimore. You know, the harbor. There's bodies in the harbor. Street smart, feign an illness. Should I talk to this dude? These are a lot of choices. Street smart. I should go street smart because I picked it. Just act like I'm sick. We're gonna do that. You violently fake a coughing fit. Pretending to be sick has always been one of the better ways to get people to leave you alone in strange places. Oh, are you sick? Take some drugs that I definitely have with me. That's alright. I'm pretty sure I already have had whatever you got. I'm sick all the time. Gotta keep my immune system on his toes, you know? He does not wash his hands. I know he doesn't wash his hands. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was going to call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh, fished her out. Her phone got soaked, so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. With the lady? She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. I don't like this dude. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real. And jeez. You just ever get so mad you just want to, like, kill somebody? Dude. What is wrong with you? Stop trying to get a rise out of me. Stop it. Dead, resting bitch face. Stop it. Huh? Stop what? Whatever it is you think you're doing right now, you know what I'm talking about. This whole corner a stranger on the bus and try to make them uncomfortable act, I'm not playing along. Haha, alright. Maybe I never really wanted to kill her, even if I threatened it a bit. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. Where's his camera? Does he somebody's filming this? Because why is he stupid? But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff, being a dad. So I might just wind up on the bus to New York or something instead. I always wanted to go there. Nope, just remain silent. Don't give him a reaction because he wants you to react, so don't react. You sit in silence as this man admits he's threatened to murder the soon-to-be mother of his child, a child whose birth he's currently missing and considering ditching to go have fun in New York. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? I didn't. I didn't. I don't know you. Who are you? I'm street smart. I'm not telling you anything. No need to be nasty. I was just asking. Not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or anything. So, if you aren't getting off at my stop, you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow. Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the holler... The holer? The holer. As they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way, though. Come to think of it. I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine in the holer. Ugh. And there's always a job listing or two on the boards around there. I never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are. Thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while. They're probably dead. I should see if they're on Facebook. I hope they didn't die. Oh my god, please leave me alone. He looks back at his phone. Oh, shit. Jeez, that was too quick. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you didn't get too bored without me around to talk to you. I could have been on my phone. Oh no, don't give me anything. Here, I have something for you. I'm allergic. I can't take it. I can't take the peanuts. No thank you. They're boiled peanuts. I got them at the gas station. Boiled, disgusting. I noticed that you haven't eaten much, so I figured, no. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip: sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. I'm allergic to peanuts. I can't. I'll die. Oh, huh. These could probably kill you then, couldn't they? Well, like I said, I'm done carrying them. There you- I'm allergic, you jackass. The young man sets the peanuts down in the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag. That is disgusting. He's soaking the seat with peanut brine. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. He sucks. Oh. Oh, that is foul. He's foul. Can the bus hit him? That'd be great. And just like that, you're alone. The stranger's peanuts soaking into the seat across from you. You do your best to hold your breath as the bus rattles to your destination. Next up, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. To meet my mother's side of the family. That's estranged. What happened here? Schedule arrives Monday 11 a.m. and departs Monday 11:01 a.m. Damn. The bus finally comes to a stop. It brakes, squealing. Yep, squealing. As it deposits you, blah, 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 blah. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus stop. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, just leaves you behind real quickly. Oh, hello. Hey, Ebony. You instantly recognize a worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha. She looks annoyed to be here. I'm not touching her. Looks like somebody needs a hug. No. Hey, Tabitha. Give her your condolences. No. Remain silent. Just say hey. Hi. Hey, Tabitha. Come on, let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns around and motions to an old BMW. Ooh, money. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. Wait, is that your aunt's? Is that our aunt's car that you're using? Can we turn on the radio? It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Dialogue labeled as Explorer can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Okay, how do we feel about Tabitha? I kind of like her. Oh, don't say... I mean, maybe say that. I feel like I would say this if I knew them. So, the funeral... I can't believe we never actually met, but wow, we didn't meet? Well, I can believe that you didn't meet because your mother's estranged from this side of the family. How are you holding up? Act like I care? When I don't really? I feel like she would hate that. You know what? Let's be dead honest about dead moms. Oh no, her face. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? Ha That was not a good choice. Your cousin turns an icy stare at you? Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. She turns back on the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. I made it worse. How are you holding up? Fine. You're not fine. You don't have to hide how you're feeling around me. We don't know each other. Phew, good to hear. No. Street smart. You don't have to hide how you're feeling around me. We're family. Even if we just met. Bullshit. You always have to hide how you feel around family. God, especially the shady family members. Good lord. She sighs, a particularly heavy sigh. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine. Really. You didn't laugh at my dead mom joke. Too soon? So, the funeral... It's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Jeez, it's almost a whole week. Did you need help? My mom died, so I'm good with funerals. I did it once. If you ever need help with errands or scheduling, feel free to ask, because I got nothing else to do. It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin of somebody to dig a hole. Damn. It's interesting that we never met before this. Tabitha, cousin, you have a lot of keys. What are they for? Is it a stick shift? Nah, it's a regular thing. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. See? She can make a dead mom joke, but I can't. Fine. Okay. Is there bad blood between us? All I know is that my mom left and she was mad at the other side of the family. Your cousin stares straight ahead, her expression icy. Everything about her is icy. Fine, don't say anything, bitch. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the mountainside road. Oh, hazard. Man, what a hazard. One bad rain, the whole thing falling down. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramp apartments in gray cities. Oh, someone used to. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare to what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot long, long ago. Oh dear. Oh my god, a hole. Good grief. I had a friend who was staying in her sister's house, which was kind of like this. Her bathroom had a hole in it going into the basement. And it was covered with a towel. It just reminds me of that. The banisters! My goodness! Look at these doors, though. Do you have termites? I feel like you have termites. You're also on a crumbling cliff, so termites are the last of your worries. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Not onto. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. Did she die from asthma? 'Cause my goodness. You can hear the doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Oh jeez, that actually scared me. Welcome to our family's humble estates. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. The house is telling me to get out. I won't go wandering anywhere unless you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, the kitchen, and the hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. It's beautiful. No, it's not. I mean, some of it is nice, not everything. You live here? Yeah, and I'm letting you stay here for free, so mind your manners. Or did your mother not teach you about those? Let's just get the tour over with. Follow me. It's covered in dust, ma'am. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor. You do your best to trace her steps. Flowers. Didn't clean the dishes. That says electric. I see booze. This is stove? Like the whole thing? Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes and does the cleaning. Apparently not. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. I'm allergic. Don't touch the mac and cheese or ice cream. That's the good food. No, if we're in Maryland... Oh, hi, Kitty. If we're in Maryland, mac and cheese. Put some crab in it. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip. Some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. How would I know? Oh, this is a lot. Let me go through everything. I'm obviously going to go with Street Smart. I've always dreamed about having a kitchen like this. It is a nice kitchen. Someone cleans this place? That is what I was thinking. You said somebody actually cleans this place. Have you ever seen that happen, or does this person just say that they did it and leave? This is so nice. It's nice. I'm actually allergic to peanuts. I am. I said it. What if I want ice cream? I mean, is there somewhere in town for me to buy food? Because I want mac and cheese. I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town where I can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, though, so I wouldn't be going with you. That's fine. General store? How very folksy. But I'm your guest. She doesn't care. My goodness. We have already established she's a terrible host and hates you. I didn't actually budget for groceries this week. She's not going to give you money. How very folksy. Is it? It's a store that fulfills your general shopping needs. A general store just describes what it is. Okay. I'm allergic to peanuts. Then I guess you'll just be having plain old regular J's. Or you can deal with your own food while you're in town. I don't care which. You are such a gracious host, and you want to get on me about manners, ma'am. I've always dreamed about having a kitchen like this. It's a lie, but it's not. Oh my god. Fix that. It is a big kitchen. That's what I like about it. It's much bigger than what I'm used to. Is that a kitchen island? It is. Thank you. I don't want to push her buttons more. She seems really happy-ish. Well, she doesn't seem as upset and angry. So what's next? Bathroom. Follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. The two of you leave the kitchen. You pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on a countertop. Look at the baby. Talk to animals. Approach the cat. Don't try to pet Frou Frou. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Is this French? I don't know what that means. Okay, it is French. I don't speak French. Sorry. Sorry, little lady. Je ne parle pas français. Of course, how typically American. I shall debase myself by speaking your tongue, but only so that I might insult you directly to your face, you uncultured swine. I love this cat. Very funny. Her name sounds French. Stop wasting my time and let's finish the tour. Now I'm talking to the cat. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for some time... Where's the body? I know she's here. Well, I have a feeling she's here, so she has to be here. Oh dear, is that a wine glass that a toothbrush is in? Is this black mold? Are you okay? You should go to the doctor, get checked out, because the black mold is not good. Guest bathroom, not much to show. Who's get? Whatever. It's a bathroom, I'll wait outside. Do what you must. Oh dear, love the bathtub if it were clean. Oh my god. Is it somebody cleans? It is a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. Oh god. Don't sit on the toilet. At least they have paper towels. Soap? Do they have soap? Is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. I'm gonna do one where I'm just gonna be a complete and total bitch and immediately get murdered. What a wonderful bathroom. I do like the club. The club, like the club feet. Is that what that is? I like the feet. And this is a very old-timey toilet. I absolutely love it. I've always wanted one of those bathtubs with the little feet on it. Yeah, that is true, though. Glad you like it. The bathtub is extremely valuable antique. Girl, I can tell. Maybe you should clean it. Lift the toilet seat. Oh, dear. Scram, fellas. The jig is up to bugs. I feel like this will kill me. You'll have to use the bathroom eventually. Unless this is... Toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing. And this is as good a place as any. You do what you must. Rejoin your cousin in the outside hall. The outside hall. Just in the hall. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. I hate the wallpaper. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs, avoid the hole, to reach the guest bedroom. Is this painting gonna change? Keep an eye on it. Dead flowers. This is actually the cleanest room. At least she gave me a clean room. The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. Well, it looks good. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place, you have a chest, an actual chest. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you should be grateful. I have a chest. That's so cool. I like having a chest. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up in it, but you can use a dresser. It should be empty. What a dump. This is incredible. There's a chest. Oh, look at these lamps, though. How'd you get so... How do you know so much... Wait. How do you know how much I love cherubs? That chest is to die for. I do like the chest. I'm surprised to see that you have such discerning taste. Every last piece of furniture in this room is genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations. Okay, who used to sleep in here? Or when was the last person who slept in here? This house is almost 150 years old. Many, many people have slept here. It's pretty young, I feel, for a house. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. I guess I'll get settled in. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. I could have had it. We could have... I could have done... Whatever. We came back to the foyer to go to the bedroom. I could have picked up my stuff and then we could have went to the bed. We could have avoided the whole thing. But, you know, it's fine. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duty, so you'll have to entertain yourself. Jay, hello. How you doing? Don't expect to see much of me. Some dialogue options will open up additional conversation paths. Some right away, others down the line. Oh, where are you going? Are you working? To work. Somebody has to pay the bills around here. Inheritance? You can't take the days off because your mother died? Bereavement? No, it's not the special occasion that your cousin's in town. It's the occasion of your mother dying. Bereavement. No, some of us have responsibilities. Bereavement pay. Okay, I'll drop it. Thank you. I'll see you later tonight. Go into town, stay here, do whatever you want. Just stay out of trouble. I'm gonna get into trouble. I'm gonna explore the forest. I can speak to animals. What am I supposed to do while you're gone? There's a very demanding job I should be getting back to right now that doesn't include figuring out activities for you to occupy your time with. I'm not your babysitter. Why don't you, I don't know, go walk around the town or something until you get tired? Get your cousin to flash her pearly whites. Oh god, that's her smile. There are historic buildings to look at. I'm sure you'll have a great time. What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine. Oh. Oh, every family member took over the coal mine except for my mom and I. Requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. Okay. Good for you. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't think of it as boring or exciting in the same way I think cleaning a toilet or painting a wall is either of those things. It's a task. It's a healthy mindset, ma'am. She hates me, like, I'm trying to be positive and she hates it. Seems like a good way to look at the job instead of convincing yourself you have to be doing the thing you love the most. It's okay to just have a job. Yeah, exactly. I would rather be doing something else with my life. But I know I had to take over the company, so why think about other stuff I could be doing? Okay. Are you sure you're okay? I'm fine. I just need to get back to work. Okay, fine. I won't keep you. Bye. I won't keep you. We should hang out when you're back. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. And she just ran. She ran away from me. Now it's just you and this sprawling, disgusting, destitute, dilapidated, falling apart estate. Go into the forbidden wings immediately. Now let me get settled in my room. The The aches and pangs of your journey sink into your bones. You stumble back up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand at the entrance to your room. Look out the window. Examine the painting. I'm suspicious. She's looking at me. This must be an older relative of yours, judging by the dates on the inscription. You never heard of her. What does it say? But you barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago. That's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood for conversation. She never seems to be in the mood for conversation. Look out the window. Let's be nosy. What's up here? You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening tools and whip it into shape. No, I won't, because we're on a crumbling cliff. I'm leaving this place. I'm not staying. You go out and pull weeds, chop trees. Once all that was done, you sit by the fountain, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, just one, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the birdsong. Yeah, you definitely do that, just not right now. Check the closet. Oh my god. Why the doll? You see why your cousin said you shouldn't put your clothes, or why you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this closet? There must have been decades of family history stacked up in here. No. No. Oh, no. What's that say? Of course, you're sharing a bedroom with a creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. The foot reads Property of Alexandria. No need to carry this around with you. I wanted to look through the papers. Did you lock it? Lock it. Okay, put your spare clothes in the dresser. Oh my goodness. Hi, buddy. You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. A possum lurks within. It's quiet, but it's angry. Afraid? Buddy. I'm a friend. I'm not gonna... You have empty eyes. Afraid. Okay. What are you doing in the... No, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name, little guy? Your name is Dustin. That's so cute. Dustin the possum. What are you doing in the drawers? Warm and dark. You can go under the bed. Can you move, please? I want to put my clothes in here. No, this Dustin house. Okay, fine. Fashion your clothes into a nest. Yeah, we're going druid, apparently. You gently lay your clothes on top of the creature, arranging them in a little nest. Dustin closes his mouth, somewhat more at ease than before, and looks up at you with shiny black eyes. Human is kind to Dustin. Dustin will remember this. Okay, Dustin. See? Dustin's cool. Let's not take a nap. We got stuff to do. Okay, now we're going to investigate the forbidden wing of the estate and probably die. With Tabitha gone, there's no one stopping you from going to the forbidden wing of the estate. Oh, damn it. Except for the locks and chains sealing them shut. Oh, jeez. Oh, I know how to break locks. Yay! As the locks fall, the doors moan open, revealing the entrance to what... Well, that's gonna make what's-her-face really upset, isn't it? We are gonna lock it back up, right? It must have been an incredibly lavish ballroom. Faintly in the distance, you hear quiet notes of an old piano playing from another room. The forbidden wings are yours to explore. Okay, let's go in. Oh dear, my goodness. Looks like it's in play. Ooh, a family tree. You can see why your cousin warned you against coming in here. Deep gashes tear across the floor, and years of... what? I guess rot? Have turned what once must have been a magnificent and open ballroom into a tight and claustrophobic maze. The piano you heard from the outside of the ballroom has grown louder. Wherever it is, it's nearby. It's probably just a self-playing model, but you aren't as alone. But maybe you aren't as alone as you thought. I want to look at the painting on the wall. This is giving me Roots. Roots vibes. Roots, that puzzle game. You make your way over to the painting covering the far wall. It's a family tree. Angry black scratches cover the space where your mother should be. What, here? Is that it? As far as you can tell, there are 3 exits to the ballroom. There is, of course, the door you came through. And on your far right is the door... it's a door beyond a broken floor, a dead end. Across the room from where you entered is the 3rd and final exit, a glass doorway you can just barely make out behind a pile of broken furniture. You move to investigate it more closely, and then fall through the floor. As you approach, the plan grows clearer. Without a doubt, the piano's behind this door. I wish I had the option to peek. I'm gonna peek before I do this, but let's do this. Though you try with all your might, it's just too heavy for you to do anything. Okay, fine. Lock it up. Okay, good. Return to the entrance of the sealed wing and carefully reattach the locks. Smart. After what you've seen and heard in the ballroom, you weigh how much longer you should even stay in the estates on your own. Jelly sandwich? Nah, we're just gonna go into town. We're gonna get food in town. We're gonna get sushi or something. With the cousin gone, there's nothing for you to really do here. You leave the estate and head to explore the town. If you had known you wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you can wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of that tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Maybe it's the only time. Ooh. It's really pretty out here. Okay, board it up. Bookstore. Finally, you made it to town. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It still has a feeling of idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked. Seems fine. And many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. We are. Oh my goodness, hello! Gretchen? Oh no, you look so sad. Hi, Gretchen. Why, I do declare, who is this stranger? Wait, are you? Yeah, that's Gretchen. Okay. You're not Gretchen, this is Gretchen. Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. My oh my, I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Ebony. That's so funny the way you introduce yourself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler? Hollow, so holler. Every now and then, there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. Are you blushing? Are you hitting on me? What's happening? You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral. Maybe? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I don't know you, ma'am. He must be Tabby's cousin then, right? Upon mention of your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath. One of these days I'll get that Tabitha to pet me. That's the only person I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she's holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her, all up alone in that big house that's crumbling. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. She's always so... You know, I don't know how she's doing. I don't care. No. She seems all right. She seems to be taking it okay. I don't know her that well, so I can't tell if things have had an impact on her mood, but I get the sense that she's always a little mean, rough around the edges. Yeah. I'm glad to hear she's doing okay. She and her mom are really close, and to think she's been up in that old mansion by herself. But I guess she got you there to keep her company now. That'll be good for her. Even if she doesn't realize it herself. Are you two friends? You and Tabby? I was probably closer than most people have gotten to be able to call her a friend. The school here is really small, so everyone had to at least get along with everybody else. She was a grade ahead of me, but everybody knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet. We wound up bonding a bit when we both were in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck, and she was Mustard Seed? Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that. I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. What? I haven't seen that girl or their... Oh, Gretchen. Okay. I believe you are old. Okay. Oh, before it slips my mind. If you're staying in that spooky old mansion, you must have met the Frou-Frou. How does that monster fare? I will pet her if it's the last thing I do. Yeah, I've met Frou-Frou. She might think she's much better than me, but I will get her to let me pet her. Wait, what are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right? Street smart lie. The combinations. I'm joking. If I could actually talk to animals, do you think I'd just do that in front of people? Alas, you discovered my dark, terrible secrets. I'm Dr. Dolittle. I could talk to animals and animals could talk to me. Your dog sounds like a Southern belle. Yeah, of course you're joking. You and Stella maintain silent, awkward eye contact. Well, next time you see that devil, please send him my regards. And do let her know that not only I still draw breath, but I will very much still plan to outlive her. Oh, if you just got into town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee. They got amazing biscuits, my treats. Are we getting shit on the shingle? Oh my god, there's a lot of people here. I'm surprised. There's a child. Goodness, I thought these gears were a part of the guy's head. I thought we had a cyborg. Okay, sausage biscuit special, Sunday pancake special, bottomless coffee, fancy city coffee, somebody's winning smile. Just smile. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air in contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate. The diner is filled with the comforting din of family life. Well, don't look at me. What the hell? I just said it was comfortable. And then everybody looks at me. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. What are you looking at? No, I'm staring back. Can I help you? Can you teach your kid not to stare? Like, this is terrible manners. You silently stare at the patrons, unsure what to say. Or perhaps unwilling to break the silence. I'm unwilling to break the silence. I am. Hey, this is Tabitha's cousin. She just got into town for the funeral. I'm showing her around. Stella moves to the nearest booth and you quickly follow. Okay, I guess they're not looking at me. What does that say? I can't really... What is that word? I don't know what that word is. I can't. P-I-C... something something. I don't know. I love how there are so many options. There are so many options. So there's traits, and you can pick 2 traits. I didn't count how many there were. I think there's maybe 8 traits. You can pick a combination of 2, and I like how they can work together, like my animal one, and the fact that I'm street smart so I can lie. So I can lie about me speaking to the animals. I like that. There's no need to be nervous, you know. They won't bite. Hello. Hey, Stella. Went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They gracefully placed a cup of specially brewed coffee. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Avery. And here's some bacon for the little lady. For me? For me? Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Tip, you can hit the H button on the keyboard to hide text box at any time. Oh, so we can see the doggy lick. Anything for you? Isn't bacon bad for dogs? Okay, so I can... Stella says she's buying, so I have everything. Oh no, God. How much is the coffee? Order a coffee, order a biscuit. Do I have money? Like... Yep, I got Talk to Animals and Street Smart. I'm from Cityville. To save? I don't know, sure. I was looking for inventory so I could see money. I don't think I have money. You know what? I want a biscuit with some gravy on it and a coffee. Can I have a biscuit and a coffee? I heard they were really good. Best in the county. Avery pours a fragrant brew into my empty mug. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and sorry for your loss. I didn't know her. It's fine. Before you have a chance to respond, they're gone. I'm glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Oh, you gave me advice on the biscuit? I just want a biscuit. Gretchen? Are you okay? Gretchen. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always a reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyways. Oh, I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night too, so that'll be a fun thing to look forward to. And there's a weekly Sunday potluck. The funeral's on Sunday. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Is the potluck a church thing? Because I don't want to do a church thing. No, the Sunday thing is coincidental. It's actually hosted by the library. Not too many people go to the church around here, if I'm being honest. Oh, okay. That's fine. We're in the south? Where are we? Yeah, religion sucks. I get it. That's fine. I'm not a church goer person. It's okay. I don't do it. Same for me. Whatever feeling some folks get in church, I think that must be the feeling I get when I look up at the sky one night. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. I think I must get that feeling when I look up at the sky on a night hike. That feeling of peace and wholeness. But that's not to say we're a town of heathens or anything like that. There are plenty of God-fearing folk around here. They're just not fans of the church. Wait, it's chill so far. It is chill so far. I'm waiting for just things to get terrible. Probably nighttime it'll get bad. Well, the building's okay, but the pastor's another story. There's just something a little off about that guy. You'll get what I mean if you ever meet him. Oh, let me get murdered by him. Let's make this scary. And unfortunately, you probably will. Anyways, those are the big events I can think of. As for the day today, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? What's your angle? Are you trying to hang out from... No, what's your angle? What's it to you? No clue. Blah. What's your angle? What are you aiming for, Stella? My angle? I would never have an angle. She definitely has an angle. Okay, so my job means I spend a lot of time in the woods with a camera, and it's always better when someone else is there too. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in tow. Oh, look at that butter aroma. Is there nothing else coming for me? Gosh. If I had known the plate of bacon would be my main and only course, I would have waited before digging in. Here's your biscuit. Winnie says it's on the house. She sends her condolences. Thanks, it looks great. Can I get gravy? The sausage gravy? Just pour it on my... Where's my biscuit? Where'd it go? It's gone. My biscuit is gone. You put it down, right? I picked up the biscuit. There it is. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from the surface. Ah. You take a bite, it melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended on a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. This is the best biscuit I've ever had. No, I'm not saying that one. It just, whoa. Whoa, what a biscuit. I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers a little at the table for a moment. Why are you looking? Wait, what's up with that look on your face? So has Stella mentioned that she's famous? Oh no, Avery, I'm not famous. Look, if you're not gonna go around tooting your own horn, you know I'm gonna do it for you. I'm a YouTuber. Oh, Oh. What kind of videos do you do? Cool. What kind of videos do you do? She hunts cryptids. You should really check out her channel, Ebony. It's amazing. Wait, how'd you know my name? Oh, sorry. It's just that most people in town know about you. Okay. Sorry, I'm sure that seems creepy. Oh, well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. The Holler's a small place. Everybody knows everybody, and that includes extended family. It's a little... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Who's been talking about me? I never even met the side of my family. What would they even talk about? Your aunt must have been getting it from somewhere. She was always on about something you were up to. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. What matters is that now people can meet the real you, so it doesn't matter what Pearl Ann, fucking name like that, may or may not have said. You can always make a good first impression and wipe the slate clean with the whole town. Oh god, what was she saying about me? Oh geez, look, I'm sorry I said anything. Don't worry about it. Pearl Ann was a gossip and would do this sort of thing with everyone. Gretchen, what was she saying? Talk to the dog. Ask the dog. Spreading weird little rumors about folks was kind of her What rumors? Was she... Anyways, we're in the middle of talking about Stella's illustrious YouTube career. I guess we were, weren't we? I think the best video to start with would be the river one, not the lake, but you know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba? The CRR. I didn't expect much of that footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought that they saw something big and weird in the river, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Is that a body? Some folks said it's a beaver, but if that was the case, it'll be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. Also had some people saying it was a dog or a capybara. It was a mountain lion. I could smell its stink from a mile away. Thank you, Gretchen. It's a mountain lion. I'm still not sure what it was, but I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. It looks like a mountain lion. I think it's a mountain lion. You can kind of see the kitty ears. No way. It's absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found jack squat. There's no reason one would be swimming in the river like this. They're not fans of water. And it's too short to be a mountain lion. No way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries were missing one, but there's still people keep seeing exotic animals. No, people are keeping exotic animals as pets. Kind of got a sewer gator type situation. Some exotic pet owners set it free, and now it will roam forever, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering, ooh, nighttime stuff. I was wondering if you want to come along. It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't have to camp anywhere. I'm not gonna go after the... Wait, no spoilers. Whoops, sorry Avery. Okay, I should probably get back to it instead of just standing around chatting with friends. See you around. Oh, that was Avery. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after Skunk Ape. Ew, stinky. That's what they say. You should be able to smell it before you see it, according to the sources. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida. But while I was doing the research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over, claimed to have seen one and on her deck, playing tug of war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Yeah, let's be outside at nights. Let's speak with animals. Hold the camera for me while I narrate against the darkening sky. Are you gonna be there, Gretchen? I don't think Gretchen should be. I think Gretchen will die. So don't have Gretchen there. Oh, naturally. Oh, Gretchen. I'm gonna make sure you live. I won't want any misfortune to befall my lovely Stella. I must stay by her side, through thick and thin. However odd her passions may be. Of course, it's actually been a while since I had anyone but Gretchen out there with me. Say no more, I'm in. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple of buddies of mine back in middle school, so it's gonna be a blast from the past. Me, somebody, and Reese Kanika. Me, Kanika, and Reese running around the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible, but we had a lot of fun. That's all that mattered to us. You know, that gets me thinking, I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us, get the old gang back together. I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we can get him to come out of his hidey hole if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Okay, just make the phone call in front of me, that's fine, yeah. Reese, dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by, or... Okay, if you're really sure, but if you've changed your minds... I was just going to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. She's Tabitha's cousin. I know, yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going to look out for Skunk Ape. We could take it easier on the trails if that would help. Accident? He was in an accident. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have more of a low-key hangout. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring her. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. So... Reese, there's always been something off about that boy. I never did like the smell of him. Drugs? Drugs? Did he OD? Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Is he okay? He's not feeling well, that's all. He had a lot going on in the past, gosh, 10 years or so? You haven't spoken to him in 10 years? But I feel like it's gotten worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Well, it's not my place to talk about it, really. I just got a little excited thinking about him having come along. He's hilarious. You'll love him. You should swing by his place sometime this week. That'd be nice, I guess. Let's just talk to more people and animals. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika's much more easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. But friendship can wait. We've got a skunk ape to hunt. So we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Yes, let's go. Let's blow this popsicle stand and get a skunk ape. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. After all, it seems like everyone in town has heard awful things about you from your now deceased aunt, the bitch. I'll leave a generous tip. Because you know what? Dad taught us to leave a generous tip. 20%. You smooth out the bill before placing it on the table. Oh, that's awesome of you. Avery will appreciate that, I'm sure. Stella turns to leave the diner, with you following close behind. Let's go. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. And Gretchen, you feel tense. Oh, Gretchen. Gretchen, you're freaking me out. I'm tense now. Jeez. What's Gretchen looking at? You feel tense, on edge. Something terrible could happen at any moment. Every snapping twig and rustling leaf makes your heart beat faster and faster, and your eyes go wider. Stella, by comparison, she's fine. She's okay. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on the record. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until next summer. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air. I'm waiting for I'm waiting for Gretchen to go off and pee somewhere. I see the leaves change, like normalcy has been restored, even if only for a moment. I'm keeping an eye on Gretchen. I'm freaking out for Gretchen. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Are you really expecting to find anything? What are the chances that we actually run into a skunk ape in just one night of filming? That's fair. We are hunting a creature that stayed hidden from humans for long enough to be a mythic, to gain a mythic reputation. What are the odds of something like that popping out to star in my little YouTube channel? But hey, the chances are never zero, right? Do you hunt things that are not cryptids? Like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Gretchen, stop moving. Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck, though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back then, when I first started doing solo videos, I got into all sorts of old and abandoned buildings, hoping I stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all is said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there, but if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen them myself. Werewolves I kind of lump into with cryptids. Be shocked to see if wait, hold on. I'd be shocked if there are actually were-people out there who turn into animals. But werewolf lore lines up pretty well against great beast genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist. Because if they really are out there, geez, a lot of folks are doomed. Let's hope all that's just bunk. What about aliens? What about aliens? Do you believe in aliens? Is Gretchen gonna get kidnapped by aliens? Gretchen, keep moving. Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos that the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. I adore my darling Stella, but she gets the strangest ideas in her head these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's just been more and more foolhardy with the critter nonsense. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. They are real. Aliens are real. See, that's just what the government wants you to think. No, they're real. Aliens are real. Heck yes, aliens are real. Nice. I knew we had a connection. I know somebody who knows somebody who heard a story from this trucker in Fayetteville. His truck stopped in the middle of the road, just shut down completely, even though he had a full tank of gas. A bad engine. My car also shut down. And suddenly, it looked like daylight outside. He could see cows out in the field, birds in the sky, and then this metallic, like, egg thing appeared, floating in front of his truck. He passed out, and when he woke up, he was missing one of his pinkies? It was like it had never even been there. It was smooth skin where the pinky should be. Why would they take a pinky? I know it's a secondhand source, but there's plenty more like it. And if they are true... Why a pinky? I think he lied about that one. It could be a story he concocted around his already severed finger to spice things up when people ask him how he lost it. And like I said, it's a secondhand story. But wouldn't you rather believe that the guy and all others like him... I don't want to believe that he was kidnapped by aliens to lose a pinky. I don't want to believe that. No. I'm just saying there's no harm in keeping an open mind. Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? Let me think. There was one time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. But he was fine. He had some folks from the town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine. And his leg only took a couple months to heal. All in all, not too bad. Though I guess there was a time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out the wampus cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance of their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie, she is not. As if. I made sure to give this nasty little skunks a piece of my mind. That's what I did. And I kept Stella company. Just as she would for me if I decided to hide in a hole for hours. Took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense. But a few tomato juice baths later, I was right as rain. Could have been a lot worse. Oh, and there was one time I accidentally stumbled onto old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. But that happens to everybody sooner or later. I can barely count it. So yeah, hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. Okay. What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here other than cryptids? And then we can move on to some hopefully scary stuff. That's a good one. Let me think. There's always the deer I saw stealing a baby bird out of the nest, eating them. That was pretty messed up. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it. So I'm not sure if that counts as weird anymore. Oh, and Tetanus Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It's 5 foot deep, 30 feet wide. A pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage. It's a lake with grass and trees growing on it, so you can barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. Ew. It was practically solid ground with how much it had on it. But you can still fall through if you're not careful, hence the name. Okay, better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. All that stuff is from the 50s, which is super neat. I salvaged a few bottles I keep in my dresser as a little souvenir. Oh, Oh, is that what's his face? Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Oh, Duke, you rascal. Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl. Ah, sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girly. Just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for out here? Skunk ape? Sorry I asked. Who's this you suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick. You aren't. Is that? Yep. I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now both of y'all go on back to town, you hear? It's best to steer clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't be too apprehensive as a couple of fools with the camera scare away more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy. Oh, his eye is fine. It's there. Something musky. You seen it recently? Camera out. Wouldn't you like to know you never could have stayed in your business, Stella Richmond? Put that damn camera down. Oh, come on, Duke. I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. I learned from the best. That you did, but I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listen to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chunkabungas. Something's been getting at my chickens. I lost 3 this week. Can't afford to lose many more than that. Sorry to hear that. I wonder if a skunk ape had a taste for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. Ain't no skunk ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what it is. But I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. Those damn mountain lions, they're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up, you haven't been in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course they wouldn't find one tracking at night. I know for a fact that's what's been getting my chickens. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s. And those were iffy. It's true, there are mountain lions out there. Sure as sin, they pee on all the best trees. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple of school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed, yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting to your video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. Sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you like that. I just don't think it's plausible. You'll eat those words when I'm carrying a mountain lion corpse out of these woods at dawn. And if you don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Okay, we'll go home. That's fine. What? Good, I'm glad you got some sense. Stella needs somebody like that around. But I gotta film tonight. The video needs to be out tomorrow evening so I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor. And who knows what that'll mean for my career. No, Stella, we should leave. We should leave and we shouldn't come back. You turn and wink at Stella as subtly as you can, and she immediately picks up on what you're putting down. Alright, Duke. Maybe you got a point. Come on, Ebony, let's go back into town. Maybe my viewers won't be too angry with me. Glad to hear you're finally seeing some sense, Stella. You two run along and stay safe. Okay, let's go. Well played, Ebony. You really threw him off the trail by pretending we're going back to town. Now come on, I know how we can loop around without him noticing. Just follow Stella. The trail's up this way. Let's go. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding my camera? Yeah. She hands you the camera and takes position. Ahem. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Ebony, and I find ourselves in the high hill of the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county, not country. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. And keep digging, Gretchies. Oh, Gretchen. I can take the camera off your hands now. We'll be able to start tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we'll get to take in the gorgeous scenery. Yeah, it's nice. Where's the danger? What happened? What if I do this and there's like a monster somewhere? It's hard to take it all in with all the danger. Being this far from civilization stresses me out. I've seen better. Not a fan. It's fine. You talk to the bugs. It's nice. I like it. It's cool. The air is clean and fresh. I feel like I'm breathing it for the first time. It is. I'm glad you came out here. Gretchen has no appreciation for beautiful mountain vistas. And it gets old saying wow into the empty expanse every time I come out here. It's nice to have somebody to say wow with. What in the world? Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud... a snort. That was a hiss. Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. What's that? No, remain silent. We're street smart. Remain silent. Did you hear that? That's the sound deer... That's the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about scary predators like us. Let's check it out. Really? Oh, I think this is the thumbnail. I think I already know what this is going to be. As you and Stella hear footfalls of an animal retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Oh dear, yeah. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Pain, rot, decay. Oh no. That's cancer, bud. A deer! Let me at him. How dare he infringe upon my dearest Stella's personal space? Let me at him! And then it's gone. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my, it seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato. They don't make harnesses fit potatoes, do they? Wow. That deer wasn't threatening us. That deer was warning us. Why do you say threaten? There's something wrong with that deer. Well, I got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. But, I mean, I'm gonna pick this, but I don't think that deer was threatening us. I think that deer was threatening us. Warning us. Yes, the deer was warning us. I think it was just sick. A thing on its face. Bet it was an abscess. Maybe a tumor. Ooh, maybe like a bug. Like an invasive bug. It's not like wild animals can get this taken care of. They just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. There's not much we can do about it. Okay, so why is Gretchen with you? She doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. Excuse you. Though after that outburst that came over me, well, I suppose I could see the merit of your concern. Thank you. I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually just let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts. I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty, even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health. But here she is, running around the woods at 17. Damn. And I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise helped a lot in that regard. You defy laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? Well, I got my heart rate up. Let's go. Let's continue. Come on. It's scary. How's about we take a quick snack break to fuel up? Okay. Do we have snacks? Apricots, trail mix, extra M&Ms. What is this? Orange slices? What is everything? What are snacks? I am allergic to peanuts. Are these no, it's not tamarins. Damn. Love tamarind. So good. Big seeds. But so good. Unfortunately, it looks like I love how I picked the peanut thing just to lie. But now it's canon. Actually, they're allergic to peanuts. I'm allergic to peanuts. So what doesn't have peanuts? What wasn't mixed with peanuts? Oh, yikes, I'm sorry. There's only peanuts in the trail mix, but I totally get it if everything being in my bag makes it a bit much for you. I'll be sure to keep that in mind in the future. I don't want to risk it. I feel like it's too close. Because I don't know if they like intermingled. I'm not hungry. It's fine. We should take a little rest anyway. We've been hiking for a little while now. It's fine. We don't need a rest. What is this? Was that... eyes? What's this? Am I crazy? You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws at a stick, distracted for the time being. I'm just gonna see if it moves closer. So tell me, what's it like in Cityville? Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Ebony. I live in a doorless basement that floods whenever it rains. Basically, living situation's kind of shitty. I live alone in a studio apartment. It's a mixed bag. At first, it was kind of nice to finally have space that's just mine, but now it feels cramped. It's like I'm stuck in a closet alone. No one can come let me out because I chose this for myself. And as far as they know, I'm happy being there. The lights flicker, the toilet constantly gets backed up because the landlady upstairs keeps flushing her cat litter. It smells like cigarettes for some reason, and it's home to an extremely durable population of roaches. Oh my goodness, girl. But I guess it's home. I do what I can to spruce it up. I got a plant. Plants are cool. When you put it like that, I wonder if staying in the old mansion is pent up, or it's a step up or a step down for you. Meh. Maybe it's a step sideways. Have you ever tried looking for a different place, or maybe finding a roommate? If it's not moving, there might be more eyes. Just gotta keep an eye out. There's got to be a better apartment than that in a big city like Cityville. It's expensive. I've been saving up for something better. Oh, yeah? So what do you do for a living? Let's see. I'm a streamer. She's a YouTuber. I'm a streamer. Yes. I'm actually a streamer. Oh, no way. A fellow content creator? That's awesome. I knew we had a lot in common. What was it? H? Okay, keep an eye out. What sort of streams do you do? I play video games. I do art. I teach people how to cook, play music, video games, where I get with fictional men. And it's great. That's cool. I have to check out your channel sometime this week. How do you like it? I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's fun. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but I love it. They think you're streaming something else entirely. They think you're streaming your boobs or something. It might not be much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I give up what I do for anything. A crisp breeze passes over you. You can't help but shake the feeling that we are being watched. You see this? What is this? Gretchen, do you see that? God, Gretchen's gonna run off and get killed. It's gone! It's gone! Dang! I saw you! You scanned the tree line, but whatever might be out there is nowhere to be seen. I saw it. I saw it. I think we're being watched. We're so being watched. There's like a little thing here. Now I'm panicking about everything. What was this over here? It might be Skunk Ape. Do your best to pretend it isn't watching us. We don't want to scare it off. Oh, that's just a part of her hair art. Okay, what's your living situation? You're gonna ask about mine. What's your living situation? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside of town. It's actually a house I grew up in. It has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. I gather your parents aren't exactly around anymore? Yep, you got it. They died a few years back. But it's okay. I've done my mourning. Life goes on. And we still get to live in our beautiful family home. Just me and Gretchen. It could be a lot worse. What were they like, your family members? They were amazing. Two of the nicest people. OMG, eyes disappearing. Exactly. I'm keeping an eye out. Two of the nicest people you ever meet, and interesting too. Especially near Gretchen. Gretchen didn't notice the eyes. Or anything. Do you not smell anything, Gretchen? My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on the trail of something. And we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. You're looking out there, Gretchen. He had to learn how to fend for himself, you see, since family didn't have much growing up. So he learned how to hunt and trap and got damned good at it. He always made sure I had food and that I knew how to get rid of... No. That I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing if I had to. Though it wouldn't exactly taste great. As for my mom, she was a saint. She was a local vet. The lady all the farms in the county knew they would call if their animals were in need of something. Yeah. She was smart to whip and strong to boot. Turns out pulling calves out of a 1,600-pound cow all day. It's a great way to build muscle. Yeah. But she was gentle too. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's most of the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I ever met. So yeah, those are my parents. Yeah, I'm gonna say this one to her. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club. I guess we are. See, she liked it. She liked that joke. How are you holding up? Eh. I'm hanging in there. It was a long time coming, so it wasn't a surprise. I kind of come to terms with it by the time it actually happened. It's not all too bad. She doesn't have to be in pain anymore. That's a relief. The hospital bills are another story, though. Eesh, I can't even imagine how bad that must be. Just salt in the wound at this point. What in the world? I didn't see eyes. My stars, what was that? Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. Skunk ape? Oh man, a skunk ape. It's gotta be, right? Could be, could be. Whatever made that sound, I never heard anything like it. And it's close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me. Okay. You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. Oh, this music is saying everything's terrible. Do stay close, Ebony. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. Chicken? That was a chicken. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Pain, it's all pain. Wait, what? Wait, was that a claw or a hand? Wait. What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back, please. I want to see. I'm guessing you'll be maybe 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out skunk ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. Looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Sure. I was on board with this whole thing, but now that we found something, that's the smart thing to do. Let me save. So I can make the choice to run now. If I want to come back. Right behind you. Let's go. Let's go deeper into the woods. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown. Gretchen excitedly pulling you along. Oh, really? Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Stella, my darling companion, are you alright? Oof. Oh, good, the monsters will get you first. That was my first thought. But no, are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something. She's gonna get dragged into this bush. This is the perfect... seed for that. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh, Jesus, it's still alive. Investigate the chicken. Oh, it got a... Okay, so I thought it was an egg, but it's a is the tumor thing that the deer had. Is this like Alien, where it's probably been, for lack of a better word, impregnated with whatever? Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to bite it. I would never. Something about this bird doesn't smell right. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She squirms against her harness. Can you not talk to it? It was alive. Examine the growth. Oh, that's a fetus. That's weird. What is that? Good God. At first he thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched out. The growth pulsing beneath. It is pregnant in a weird alien way. Whatever it might be, you know better than to investigate this lump any closer. You've seen horror movies. You back away from the chicken. Your curiosity eclipsed by your instinct for self-preservation. Street smarts. Examine the wing. Damage on the wing. This is what Stella slipped on. The wing's barely attached, but it seems to be the least of the chicken's concerns. Explore the head. Hey, buddy. Why am I... You're alive to keep that thing alive. The poor little chicken's eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. Ahem. It seems like we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, but she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Insert some kind of soundbite there, I guess. Could be a tumor, could be something else. It's alien. We were just talking about aliens. It's an alien. Or a demon, I don't know. It's not a werewolf, because it's chicken. Either way, I don't think there's much we can do for her at this point. Step on it. Jeez, I'm gonna have to put up some massive content warnings for this video. Oh no. The whispers. Do you hear that? Yeah. There's something out there all around us. I can smell it. There's so many of them. Oh my God, Duke. What in Sam Hill are you doing now? What voice did I do? Didn't I tell you to... Birdie? Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? Good guy. Don't get close. Don't get close. It'll pop out and get in your eyes. Did y'all see what did this to her? We're on the same team here, buddy. Duke, we're on the same team here. We both want to know what happened to Birdie as much as you do right now. So we'll get to the bottom of this, I promise. But there's some crazy whispers going on around us, and we gotta go. I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what language this is. I'm actually trying to listen. Nope, I got nothing. Whatever did this to her, I think we can hear them in the trees. Put that camera away, for God's sakes, girl. I don't want to be in another one of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting. Duke, did you hear me? I think they're coming closer. You stay away from my Stella, you mongrels! Oh, no, Gretchen! Oh, God, Gretchen. Come out, you sons of bitches! Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what'll happen. I heard fear? I think it's backwards. Whatever it's saying, I think it's backwards. You hear that, Stella? That ain't sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Okay, Gretchen, please come back over here. Come on, you, whatever your name is, grab that flashlight, and help me line up a good shot. What? I could feel that white-hot rage from earlier starting to wash back over me. I'm going after them. As the creatures in the tree lines grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Quick! They're closing in on us! Gretchen. I'm going for the dog. Oh, that's not... Ew. You dive forward and scoop up Gretchen into your arms before she manages to wiggle out of her harness. Your eyes fixate on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulder. He can see that. Shoot it. It's right there. But he somehow shoots himself? Well, I guess. He moves slow. He didn't shoot soon enough. You hear a body hit the ground and the quiet chaos fades and the sounds of nature creep back in. Gretchen? Ebony? Duke? Are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. You? I'm okay. What happened? Did I lose myself again? I apologize for being so easily shaking up. I'll do better. You're 17. You're not gonna do better. Gretchen here. I'll take her. My poor little pup. Thanks for watching out for her. Duke, are you okay? Oh, is this gonna be messy? How bad is this gonna be? Oh, this is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Yeah. Oh my god, Duke! Holy shit. What do we do now? What the hell are we supposed to do? Report it. So did you see that? Duke saw that. I don't know if I saw that. As a player I saw it, but I don't know if my character saw it. It did say that her eyes went to the bush lines, so Okay, so we did see it go after those things. Gotta call the police. Can we just go home? Street smart. He had a hunting accident by himself. I honestly want to tell everybody about that thing, but we're gonna go street smart. What do you mean, what do we do now? Duke had a hunting accident by himself in the woods. That's it. What happened to Duke? Is something wrong with him? Oh, that's Gretchen. Why won't he get up? Are you serious? We have footage of exactly what happened here. Sure, it's a little dark and shaky, but you can kind of make out the thing that's coming out of the woods. We can take it to the police. Duke's family deserves closure. Other people deserve to know what's out here. I don't trust cops. They're not going to believe that footage because it's shaky. It's going to be a lot harder for them to believe what really happened than to decide that a stranger from a big city came into town and shot someone. That'd be too easy for them to pin this on me. You're right. This whole thing is hard to believe. We need more footage. Come on, let's go after them before we lose our chance. Are you nuts? A man is dead still. I guess I could save here. I'm gonna save here. Oh, I love how they title it. Monday, woods. Duke dead. Monday, investigation. Monday, diner. At least I know Duke's dead here. They have so many pages, so you can just go back and make other choices just to see what happened. I feel like I'm making terrible choices. I'm surprised I'm still alive. It's only Monday. Lead the way. Looks like Duke managed to tag one of them before he, you know. We should be able to follow the blood trail. Let's go while it's still fresh. Take the gun. Oh, that was a mistake. We're definitely dying now. Oh, jeez. So I know you have the flashlight, but am I filming? As you and Stella push through the woods, the unearthly sounds once again surround you. Keep running. It's just getting worse. You're gonna die. I'm sorry, Gretchen. God, they're everywhere. I smell something terribly foul, like a pile of rancid meat. The deer said rot. Okay, but what are these things? I think we're almost there. The trees are starting to thin out. Honestly, we should be streaming this, if anything. The shrieks pull back into steady whispers as you and Stella stumble upon putrid bodies, a dozen of dead and dying animals. All with, yep, there's that. Some of them have that. Some of them don't have it because the creatures were born out of it. And it looks like they probably ate away at their insides. The bones are clean, but the pelts are still on it. A sinking realization pulls at your gut. This is their nest, and you're surrounded. Yeah. What is this horrible place? We need to get out of here. Where are those swellings? All the animals here have them. Or had them. Ooh, oh jeez. Hello. Why aren't they attacking us? We should have grabbed that shotgun, exactly. Why aren't they attacking? I have no idea. I think we have enough footage. Let's get the hell out of this nest before they change their tune. You just follow Stella in a mad dash through the woods. So too do the unearthly hollers. Oh, hollers, okay. And the whispers of the nest, and the highest branches and trees down on the forest floor, blah, 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 blah. Let's just get out of here. Do you like lights? I feel like you probably hate light. We're almost there. They're reaching. As you and Stella reach the main road, the cries of the creatures fade back into sounds of nature. It sounds like they stopped following us. That horrid stench is certainly gone. Are you sure we shouldn't call the cops? What the hell are the cops gonna do about that, honestly? Yes, I'm goddamn sure. I mean, I'm street smart. And based on that, we're not gonna call the cops. Okay, but we got to take this to someone. My friend's mom knows about all sorts of supernatural stuff, and she's usually up at this hour. Let's head over to her place. Yes. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Now that you're back on the main road, you must finally be getting reception again. Okay. Tabitha, cousin, Tabitha. Message from Tabitha. Where are you? Tabitha. Where the hell did you go? 13 text messages. I want to read the text. I don't want to text her. I want to read the text. Yikes, Tabitha's been blowing up my phone. It is shocking that she's blowing up the phone. I guess she must be worried about you. My friend's place is on the way back to Tabby, so we should be able to stop there first. Sure, let's do that. Let's go. We're investigating. I'm glad you're sticking it out with us. It's always good to have an extra companion. It says closed. I hope she's still awake. There's something foul creeping behind us. Ah, crap. This is why you need to have a dog on you. Excuse me? What's saying my name? Jesus. Is that what's his face? No, he shot out his eye. That can't be him. You was till it turned to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Welcome home. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure's already gone, disappeared to the... What's happening in this town? What in the Silent Hill is this? Sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. That man was dead. What brings you out here so late? And who's this? Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Ebony. Can we please come in and not deal with that? Of course. You're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. Oh, hell yeah. And for goodness sake, you call me Sybil. Oh, look at this shop. Tea is life. She's an herbalist. She got crystals. Is that your late husband? And it's your family? Welcome to my little nook. I love it. This place always has the loveliest aromas. It's nice to finally meet you, Ebony. I'm so sorry to hear about your mother. Her name's Vivian. Was such a lovely soul. She'll be sorely missed. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. What was that? Outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to worry about him. He was a very dead man. If the dog says she smells rot, if it's dead man. This is why you keep the dog. You don't need Duke. You need the dog. Save Gretchen. You knew my mom? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I could delight you with unsavory tales of her youth. How did you know that she died? Oh, Pearl Ann was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I didn't get an earful of, bless her heart. I never met Pearl Ann. You don't have to pass on your condolences to me. I have no feelings for the woman, and from what I heard, she was kind of a bitch, so no thank you. Nah, that's fair, child, but it seemed like the right thing to do. We need your help. Show her the footage. Ah, yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? I'm not sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit about classical spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about? Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. Oh my lord! Have you contacted the police? No. It just didn't seem believable. That's why we came here first. There's things out there. I didn't even know how to describe them. I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter has always had a brighter gift of nature than I. This isn't local wildlife. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls out her camera and turns the screen towards Sybil. Her reactions. Where was this? Oh, that's T. Oof, okay. Up the mountain to the northwest. Within the town limits? Yes. I see. Please get the tea. Please get the tea. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could... Please get the tape. No need. Kanika should be awake. She can lend us hers. Can you... please. You better come with me, Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Are you leaving the tea on? Kanika, come out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Is that a Sailor Moon shirt? I love her. Oh, hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato. Kanika, it's me. I'm the good potato. I most certainly hope I am. And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? Hello. I was helping Stella with the video and something terrible happens. Something terrible happened. Duke is dead. There's weird creatures that's born from bodies of animals. Well, they're alive. I don't know. It's weird. It's crazy. Something about rots? I don't know. Is this a demon thing? Tabitha's cousin? Yep. Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out here. In her Sailor Moon shirt. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. He's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? We can watch this without you. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Silence washes over the room as the video is played. Stella, what the hell is this? Wait, why are we standing? Why are we not putting it down? Look at this, Sailor Moon! This is far beyond my ability to contribute. I'll leave the thinking to you humans. I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Ebony... My goodness, I thought that was Sybil. I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Ebony and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? Did you get hurt? I'm fine, really, I'm okay. Remain silent. Poor Duke, poor Beau. Has anyone told him yet? Right now, we're just trying to pull ourselves together. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more pressing. I agree. Those things are still out there. I didn't like Duke anyways. My guy, he could just be a total bitch. Those things are still out there, and as long as they are, more people are in danger. So very true, but not for the reasons you think. These things, my grandmother called them ditchlings. They're a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. Why are they an omen? Wait, what do you mean omen? You're saying that's a sign? That they're not the destruction themselves, they are a sign of it. Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Ebony with... what? Talipo? Crap? A man just died. Have some respect. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. She's so patient. The creatures themselves are harmless to people. That's... technically, yes. But it looked like the creature knocked the gun out of Duke's hands, but when it fired, it shot him. The creatures themselves are harmless to people despite the grisly scene in the woods. How can you say that? Duke's dead. An unfortunate accident, nothing more. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings conjure gates where tragedy will soon fall. To see one is the curse by fate. To see so many in one place is... Jesus, Mom. They clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Still, whatever these things are, they aren't magic. We can't rule that out, not after what we saw. But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. They're giving birth to more of themselves. You saw that nest, what those growths were? The ditchlings are not here. What? Why would he? They're not here for Duke. Y'all are worrying too much. What? We're not worrying enough. Nope, they're making more of themselves, but let me explore. Maybe the ditchlings are here for Duke? Like some sort of self-fulfilling prophecy? Unfortunately, no. Their presence forewarns something far more sinister than one man's death. Stop speculating about occult nonsense. Let's focus on what we know. Right. What are those growths? They're making more of themselves because we saw the little fetus in it. Maybe they're making more of themselves. Yeah, maybe that's what we're seeing is some sort of parasitic larval stage, part of their life cycle. But I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something that's out there. Not without doing research and talking to a biologist. I don't think a biologist can help us with this. That's not a biologist thing. That's a demonologist thing. Whatever the hell we saw. That is an occultist thing. We need an occultist specialist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all of this up. No. No, girl. I love your shirt, but no. Oh dear, yeah, your tea was just going, wasn't it? I've forgotten about the tea I put on. Let me fix you a couple of cups. I don't know, it's getting late. And I should let Ebony get some rest. I ran her ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. I can keep going, I'm wired. We got stuff to figure out. I can stay out. I'm so wired from everything that happened. Okay, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around my usual forum to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you call them? That's right. You go on home now. Do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. The online. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you. Bye, Ebony. Bye, Sailor Moon shirt. It's excellent iced or warm. Though with nights getting chillier, warm will probably be the best. Helps with the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Okay, is there a curfew? There might be a curfew in this town that I'm not aware of. What an unfortunately short visit. Alright, let's head back home. My home, I mean. Here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. Oh, you're not going to take me up to the mansion? What the hell? I should probably head back and check on Tabitha. Honestly, I should go back and check on Tabitha. Make sure she's not dead. That's sweet of you. Are you sure you're okay heading up that mountain alone? You have a car and you're not going to offer to drive me? Lady. The fuck? Sybil said those things were harmless. I think I'll be okay. Well, I won't stop you if you really want to go back. You could also take me. In your car. You have a car. I'll see you tomorrow. Hell yeah, we're in this together. Sure. Let's figure this out. I have a week. Oh, thank you, Gretchen. It's so nice of you. I cannot believe she's letting me walk all the way up here. What the shit? She has a car. Doesn't offer to drive me up. Why? Continue. Keep walking. Almost home. I didn't save before I made these horrible choices. It's fine. I made it. Your salvation is in sight. You make a mad dash for the door. Try the door? I'm scared now. Jesus. Duke dead. Try the door. Oh, hi! Where the hell have you been? Who's Wayne? Do you know anybody named Wayne? Who's Wayne? Wayne? I watched a man die tonight? Oh, jeez. Let's not tell her that. I met this girl in town and we hit it off. We went on this night hike to find cryptids. Ah, so you met Stella then. That explains everything. And she's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. See you tomorrow. Okay, good night. Good night. I'll speak to you later. Or never. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your guts. Oh, no, just gut. Not guts. Bubbling guts. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave the night behind you. Yeah. Oh, why this view? Oh my god. Why this view? I'm looking at everything. The creepy doll. Don't tell me the doll's gonna come and get me. As you settle into your room, you remember that Stella asked you to call her once you get back. Call her. Hey, how are you? She sounds a little different, like she's been crying. Did you make it back all right? Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. How are you? No, that's her. Okay, totally fine. I mean, fine as I could be. You don't have to worry about me. Go get some Z's, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seemed like something that happened to somebody else. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments, for now, you're safe and you're warm. Until the door opens and the doll comes out. Eventually the sun will rise. And chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. Oh, I have a possum on my side. I have Dustin the possum to help me. If anything's shady around here, he'll tell me. It's nice though, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse as I look around. Okay. See, look at those eyes. I saw those eyes. I saw you. You couldn't hide from me. Is that prologue? Okay, so a few things to think about. The corpse in the middle of the street knew me by name. Don't know what that was about. I could have asked Tabitha, but I'm not getting along with Tabitha at all. Who is that? That's blood. Let me pay attention to this. That is blood. What is it? Is that my room? Oh, you're doomed. Oh no, that's not good. Oh no. What is... Well, that's just Halloween decorations. That's not good. That's the mine. Did we dig into something that we weren't supposed to? Did we release something that we weren't supposed to? And since my family owns the coal mine, it's my family's fault, and now I have to, like, use my blood to seal them again? I didn't even see this. What is this? Scarlet Hollow. It's the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. Okay. If you'd like to continue, please save your game now. Okay. Is there another episode? I did. Continue. Would you like to see the recap of episode 1? No, I don't need it. I know what happened. Oh, jeez. You open your eyes, alive. The sun has risen, the birds are singing, and you're still alive, and for now, you are safe. Your gaze wanders across the room to the windows and the woods beyond. You wonder if the monsters are lurking there right now, just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave your crumbling estate. They don't go after people. Wow, right? It's a slow build. It starts off with like, okay, you're chilling, there's a funeral, you met people. Oh, by the way, creepy creatures that's infecting animals with their fetuses, and we don't really know what they are, but apparently a huge catastrophe is going to happen. Definitely something with a coal mine if we're thinking of Silent Hill. I can't remember what happened to that coal mine. It was just on fire the whole time. It collapsed, it's on fire, and it's still burning. And then it was unlivable because you can't breathe that air because it's constantly on fire. So something with the coal mine. There will be a tragedy with the coal mine. Because what else does this town have? Need that canopy. It is a nice canopy. It needs like a curtain. A heavy curtain. A familiar unease settles into your gut, tangling into a knot of anxiety. You don't want to use that bathroom. You can't help but remember Duke slumped up against a tree, pieces of him scattered across the clearing. Just his head. You're not sure if you'll ever feel okay again after what you've seen. And they did a pretty realistic drawing of Duke with part of his head not there. They did their research for this, that's for sure. Can't stay in bed forever. I don't want to stay in this bed forever. I never went shopping. I'm going to check on Dustin. Dustin! Hi, buddy. Oh, he's eating. Human is back. Good morning, Dustin. Doesn't feel good. Had a productive night. Did you make yourself a sandwich or is that just bread? I see you have bread now. Yes, Dustin found a bread. Dustin also ate a bug last night. Good night for Dustin. Oh, have you met the cat, Frou Frou? Monster, I've been hearing. Can I talk to you about something horrible that happened last night? Human can always talk to Dustin. What happened? I love Dustin. The woods are full of big, scary monsters. Dustin understand. The world is full of scary things. When Dustin gets scared, Dustin pretend to be dead. Good advice for Human, maybe. Oh, okay, got it. You can keep my clothes, I don't care. It's nice to catch up, Dustin. I'll see you around. Okay. I love Dustin. Poke around the closet? Yeah, let's poke around it. You didn't move, did you? Same wavelength. Great, the doll didn't move. Maybe it isn't haunted. We're not dealing with hauntings. We're dealing with some weird fucked up shit that's not a ghost. I kind of want it to be a ghost though. That's more understandable. Look out the window. Is there anything different? Let me... What is this? I don't think I've noticed that before. What is this? Was he here? Was he always here? Who is this? Creatures a window, careful not to be seen by whatever might be lurking. Oh, like this guy? Yup! Okay. See those, like, spot the difference things? Maybe don't do those. Details stand out, and then you're more freaked out. This is great. Everything's fine. It's okay. For a second, you thought you saw movement. Could have been an animal. Could have been something else. Whatever it was, it's gone now. I saw it. I saw. Are you different? Maybe you'll head out there and investigate after you finish waking up. Oh yeah, text Ella. See if she's good. Please tell me Gretchen's okay. Why were you crying? Is Gretchen okay? Yo, what up? Hey, how are you holding up? It might take her a minute to get back to you. In the meantime, get dressed and head down in the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen. Frou-Frou eyes you from her favorite spot on the counter. Her pupils dilate and her tail twitches. Do I smell like death? I see you are still here. How unfortunate. Excuse me, ma'am. May I pet you? If that filthy pair of hands... No, that filthy pair of hands will not be... foul my fur. Okay. Have you noticed anything weird around here? We ran into these horrible things in the woods last night and... Silence. Do you know what time it is? Quiet your awful little mouth. Your voice is the only horrible thing around. What the hell? I need answers, Frou-Frou. Tabitha. You sure took your time getting up. Oh, look at this. We should open this basket. It got cheese. I think it got cheese and wine. Let's open this. Hey, cuz. I don't want to tell her about the monsters. Okay, I'm sorry, I guess. Whatever, I'm late for work, so listen up. I want to make sure I relate this message in person in case you decided to ignore my texts again. I don't want any repeats of last night. From now on, no running around in the woods after dark. It's dangerous out there. Oh, I didn't know. That's... Man, I had no idea. Oof. Fortunately, nothing happened to me. You can fall down a cliff, you can get stuck in a hidden cave somewhere, you can get lost in the woods and never be found. Just because nothing happens here doesn't mean it's... Who says that? Just because Stella spends a lot of time in the woods doesn't mean she can keep you out of trouble. I want you to be home by sunset here on out. How boring. No. It's dull. What's up with you and Stella? What's going on with that? Is she your ex? We just have a history, that's all. I don't need to explain myself to you. Oh. I'm sorry about last night, but what you're doing is unacceptable. It really is, though. Whatever, just stay out of trouble. We can deal with this later. I'm late enough as it is. I'm going to work. I expect to see you here at sunset. That's not gonna happen. Sunsets. I'm not agreeing. Your cousin helpfully exits the kitchen. Her footsteps fade down the hall. I'm gonna have to tell about the monsters so I can shut her up about the sunset thing. Ending in a characteristic creak, then slam of the front door as it opens and closes behind her. Once again, you're the only human in the estates. It seems to make a habit of bad first impressions. Well, for her, yeah. The cat chuckles mockingly. A text from Stella. Up most of the night on cryptid forums. No good answers yet. Damn. Checking coffee in a library now if you want to join. I have scones. I like scones. I'll be there in a bit, still waking up. I don't want to leave immediately because I need to see the garden, what that was, because what the hell was that? Investigate the garden. Yes, exactly. As your eyes wander to the garden door, you shudder, remembering the brief glimpse of something you saw. Oh, this is creepy as hell. Great. I love it here. It was not a raccoon. It was probably just a raccoon, but the uncertainty of what you saw gnaws at you and compels you to investigate. At the very least, you do not see anything now because he left. No, go further. It's fine. Go further. He would be like over here-ish. Is this a graveyard? Let's go in the graveyard. You wander further into the garden, trying to pinpoint the spot where the thing had been lurking, if indeed there had been a thing to begin with. Take it all in. The garden is peaceful, but undeniably eerie. Here, more than anywhere else, you're surrounded by the ghosts of what this place used to be. The greenhouse sits in the midst of the overwhelming greenery, unreachable from years of neglect. Its glass clouded and cracked, statues reach out from within the seas of weeds, as if begging to be rescued. And most strikingly, a pair of rusted metal gates. At the very peak of the mountain sits a graveyard. Oh, I want to go over there. But I want to hang out with Stella. There's stuff to investigate here, but I want to focus on Stella. I'll investigate. It's fine. I think we have time. I don't think time is a constraint here, which is great. You notice what a good view someone would have of your window if they stood where you're standing right now. Creepy. Is that peanut butter? Don't touch it. A boot print, a big boot print, and it looks like some kind of viscera. I said peanut butter. They're saying it's viscera. That's not the same. Your thoughts turn to the spectator from the night before. Huh? You snap a quick photo just in case it comes handy later. Could be nothing. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Oh, we don't get the graveyard? Okay, fine. Yeah, back aside, time to figure out what to do with the rest of your day. Head to town. Bye, Frou-Frou. I'ma pet you one day. You stare anxiously into the darkness between the trees, searching for any signs of movement. You just need to look for eyes. I don't see eyes. Eyes are not there. Any eyes? No eyes. We're safe. They don't bother people, so we're still safe. But still look out for eyes. Oh, there's birds. The autumn-tinged mountains sprawling for miles in every direction now feel like less beautiful scenery and more like walls of a cage. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Oh, hey, it's what's-her-face. Look who I found at the library. She said she was up all night thinking about the video, adding you to a group text. Oh, I got a group text. Sent a message to Stella. I'm only here because it's quieter than the store, or was. I'm trying to figure out what the animal could be. It's not an animal. No eyes. Okay, we can continue. Yup, keep an eye out for eyes. Always. Now that we saw them, we know to be aware. We know what animals they are. They're ditchlings, and they are harbingers of doom. Oh god, they're arguing. Can't wait to solve this mystery. Ditchlings aren't real, Stella. Send a heart emoji. I'm on my way. That's it. On the way. Almost back to town. Continue down the path. Okay. Woof. No eyes. You make it to town in one piece. No creatures jumped out at you. No scary men blocked your path. The sight of other people is comforting, helping you forget the things you've witnessed as if they happened to someone else. Again, with that sign, or that line. Oh, hi, Avery! We were just talking about you. I stopped by Sybil's to pick up her new tea blend, and well... You're the biggest thing to come to town since the coal mine. Folks have been absolutely buzzing about you. You went out with Stella last night, right? Did something happen out there? She barely even waved when she walked by. Keep it consistent. I told her about Duke, so I should probably keep up with that story of the hunting accidents. I don't want to tell him because I don't want to cause unneeded worry, because then he'll probably tell the police. I'm trying to keep this away from the cops, and the more people I tell, the more likely the cops are going to know. So we're going to stick with the hunting accident. We bumped into Duke a couple of times. We were out there and he had a hunting accident. Whoa, what? Is he okay? No. I'm afraid Duke is no longer with us, Avery. Because we agree that it's an accident. Me and Sybil. Holy crap, I can't believe this is the first I heard of it. Has anyone told Beau? Yes. He's taken it as well as you can imagine. I'll be going to check up on him today. The poor lad. I can't believe you had to see that, Ebony. Tell you what, I'm on break for the next half hour. How about you swing by the diner? And we can fix you some of Sybil's new blend and try to calm your nerves. Is chaga lemon balm? Chaga lemon balm. What is chaga? If you need to talk, I'm all ears. Anyways, it's up to you. See you around, Ebony. See you, Sybil. You're in a diner where the cops are. I'm not gonna tell you everything. Don't tell Avery the truth about last night. I did have to do it. I'm trying to keep the cops away from this. I see you're a private person. I can respect that. You never know how someone responds to hearing the truth of what you encountered last night. Exactly. Like that, the whole thing is crazy. I better get back to it myself. I'm glad I was able to catch you this morning, if only to see how you were holding up. Please don't hesitate to stop by if I can offer any help. What aren't you telling us, Sybil? I love street smart. It's like having high perception. Insight. You're awfully relaxed, given everything going on. Don't mistake my calm demeanor for Complacency? We all have our parts to play in this. What does that mean? I shared what I know about the ditchlings, and I trust that you and Stella will have what it takes to get to the bottom of things. I'm so sorry to cut our conversation short, but I've got things I need tending to. Be safe, Ebony, and God bless. Okay. You probably have a bit of time before you're needed at the library. I never went to the general store. Who the heck is this? Who is this punk? It's your first time seeing the general store in the light of day and inside. Okay, we got cans and bread. Oh, I gotta get food for Dustin. A young man sits at a table by the register, too preoccupied with his phone to care that you stepped in. Explorer, you should leave this town. There are monsters in the woods. Hello, I'm Ebony. If I wanted to buy chips or something, do I talk to you or... No, be a smartass. So if I wanted to buy some chips or something in here, do I talk to you or... I guess, yeah, Kanika decided to skip work, so of course whatever plans I had didn't matter. Just take the chips, I don't care. Jeez. Wouldn't that be stealing? If Kanika cares about running this place right, she can hire someone else and let me live my life. She inherited the store. I didn't want to get suckered into working here just because I'm her brother. We make most of our money on bulk orders anyway. A bag of chips doesn't make the difference. Oh no, I'm not stealing, not from Kanika. I'm paying for my chips. I insist. I'm not ringing you up. Take them or leave them. Okay. I'm not gonna steal. Have it your way. I want to buy food for Dustin. Anyway, I'm Ebony. I just got into town yesterday. Yeah, I know. Mom told me. What's your name? Miles. What you doing on your phone, Miles? Just pestering this kid. Games, you probably haven't heard of them. It's like my nephew saying, I need to pay attention to this door. I just noticed it was cracked. It's like my nephew being shocked that I play Super Smash Brothers. Of course I do. And I'll kick your ass on it. Probably not at this point, but when he was younger, yeah. See ya, Miles. Visit the general store without stealing anything. Well, yeah, that's a given. Do I want to swing by the diner? We'll swing by the diner. Oh, he got some nice tea. Diner's a little quiet today. Probably because they're out looking at the body. The cops aren't here. Talk to Avery. Hey! You sign into the booth across from Avery. Hey there, stranger. Before you can exchange words, Winnie's sidles? Up a fresh mug of tea in hand. Heard you need this. The answer to 29 down... What? The answer to 29 down is oink, by the way. What? But the clue is pen sound. What sound does a pen make? Wait, pen. Pig pen? Are you kidding me? How was I supposed to guess that? I don't know why you bother with those things. It's just gonna frustrate you. It's something to do to fill the time. Maybe I should switch to Sudoku. Yeah, give that a shot. Winnie leaves Avery contemplating daily newspaper puzzles, returning to her seat behind the counter. So, what the hell really happened last night? You can tell me. I won't judge. Try your tea. It tastes like you're drinking mold that someone tried to unnecessarily spruce up with lemon balm. It tastes healthy. The flavor is strong and slightly unpleasant, but something that tastes bad mustn't be good for you. Wait, something that tastes bad must be good for you. Not a lot of folks take to chaga so quickly. It's a fungus that grows on birch trees around here, supposedly super healthy. It makes for a challenging drink. Color me impressed. So what if you don't believe me about last night with the creatures? I'm not here to judge, I'm here to listen. I need you to not say anything. No, last night still feels raw. Can we just talk? I totally feel you. What do you want to know? Thank God I got out of it. Whew. Have you lived here your whole life? Nah, I moved in from Charlotte, gosh, 3 years ago now? Maybe a little bit more? I lost track. Aunt Winnie offered me a place to stay and a job, and who was I to pass on that sort of generosity? And to be honest, it still feels like I just moved in. Practically everyone apart from the Cole folks grew up in this town. So it's like I'm the perpetual new kid. Don't get me wrong, folks here are plenty polite and friendly, but there's a shared history I'll never be a part of. Do you regret moving here? Why are you looking at me? You're listening in. See, I can't talk here because people are listening. I don't think I have the choice to have second thoughts. I'm not going anywhere without Aunt Winnie. There's no way she's leaving this place. Oh god, it's getting harder. Why'd you leave Charlotte? That's being too nosy, I feel. I'll ask, but he doesn't have to say. Yo, Winnie. Make it more obvious that you're listening. Come on now. Nah, it's cool. I was having some education disputes with my folks. They had thoughts on how my life's supposed to go, and I had other plans. It wasn't great. Especially since I was still stuck under their roof. When my aunt heard about it, she offered me a job and a place to stay, and the rest is history. Oh yeah, I've felt out of place the whole time I've been here. People just looking at me. Exactly, those are ways to be, but I'm not sure I'll ever entirely feel like I belong here. Alright, I'll see you later. I was just about to start anyway. Perfect timing. Hey, look, I know you don't want to get into last night, and I respect that, but I want to help if I can. The diner is where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes on around here. I'll let you know if I hear anything strange or unusual. See, that's why I can't tell you, because people gossip and this lady is listening in. She's just listening in. There they are. And the doggy's alive. Oh, what's this? Oh, goodness. What happened here? What is this? Oh, and a kitty! What else? What else? Let's take this in. Take it in. Okay. Goddamn. Once must have been a stately foyer has been since converted into rows of shelves, meeting rooms, and offices. Long ago gave way to assorted reference collections and reading areas. Oh hey, you made it! Just walk over. Hi! You made it. I'm glad you could join us. I agree wholeheartedly with Stella. I'm elated that you're back. Did you send my regards to that foul feline? Oh, God. I didn't get the chance. Now she's reacted to me speaking. Sorry, Gretchen, I didn't get a chance to tell Frou-Frou about last night. A slight misfortune, but entirely washed away by the joy of your renewed company. Aww. Did you just try to talk to Gretchen about Tabitha's cat? Honestly, that's not that weird. People talk to cats all the time, like they're people. I'm pretty sure it's the same for dogs. You just have conversations with them. It's not the first time she talked to Gretchen yesterday. It says some wildly insightful stuff. If I didn't know any better, I say she can actually talk to animals. One paranormal mystery at a time, please. Morning, Ebony. You look tired. My goodness, whatever happened to common decency? You can't just go around telling people they look unwell. You look marvelous, Ebony. Oh, thank you. Wait, snitch on Miles? Miles. Oh, her brother. I'll sleep when I'm dead, Jesus. You can't just tell someone they look tired. From Gretchen. What? You do look tired. I'll go easy on her. Anyways, I guess we should get started. Before you dig in, remember the boot print you found in the... Oh, God, I thought she was saying that. Before you dig in, you remember the boot print in the garden? Yeah, I'll show it to them. Hey, before I dig in, I found something in the garden this morning. Here's a picture of a boot print with some viscera. These prints were in the bushes with clear line of sight to my window. Dang, that's creepy. Are you okay? What in the world is that liquid around it? It looks like pus. Yeah, that's my question. What is it? Oh, that dude. Yeah, I forgot about him completely. Do you think it's Wayne? The creep who keeps coming around my mom's tea room? He snuck up on us last night and called out Ebony by name, and those boot prints match with the mining getup. I'm glad the two of you had me there to protect you. Whoa, apparently I missed a lot last night, huh? Yeah, quite a few things. I wonder if there's any connection between that guy and what happened in the woods last night. Like what? I mean, I don't have anything specific, but we do have the whole prophecy of impending doom angle to explore, and the photo is weird. I can't stop thinking about those splatters on the ground. If he's sick, maybe it's from the creatures you encountered. But they don't... go after people? Hey there, strangers! And literal stranger. I'm Ebony, I'm Tabitha's cousin. I'm in town for the funeral. Now that that's out the way, what's up? Oh, I should have known you were a Scarlet. Keep wanting to say Starlet. You look so much like Vivian. Not that I knew her very well, but the faces that are being made. I was still a little kid when she left. But that's a scarlet resemblance. But that scarlet resemblance is strong. I'm Oscar, the chief librarian and only librarian. Oscar's amazing. He practically built this library from scratch. Yeah, I'm a bit jealous of what the kids get to do, what the kids around here get to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. Back when I was in elementary school, all the library had was a couple of shelves of boring books donated by old people. Y'all are too kind, but speaking of kids, have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts, and I want to make sure she's not getting into trouble. You know the kind of crowd she hangs around with. They're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up at the old Maxwell place doing teen stuff. Who? I went up there plenty of times in my day, but I'll keep my eyes peeled. Oh, the what? The what? What is that? It's a great old abandoned spot. We used to hang out there when we were teens. I can't believe I used to be so reckless. The floors were like Swiss cheese. I'm living in a place like that. Well, staying in a place like that. I should really have a talk with Rosalina when she gets home. Kids are smarter than you think. She can take care of herself. Street smarts. You may not want to let her run off like that anymore, though. It's not safe as it usually is around here. Is that so? Kanika's right. There's some weird stuff happening in the woods. It's actually why we came in here today. Have you ever heard of creatures called ditchlings? They're a type of cryptid that shows up around places on the brink of disaster. They're kind of like the Pillsbury Doughboy. They kind of look like if the Pillsbury Doughboy was a creepypasta. Kanika's mom told us about them last night after seeing some footage we got in the woods. Ditchlings? Doesn't ring a bell. And Google didn't come up with anything? Dang, worth a shot? She's so fed up. She has a picture of it. Okay, if you were, say, trying to predict a horrible disaster that might befall our town, where would you start looking? The coal mine. Well, they say history repeats itself, so I'd probably try to figure out what sort of disasters this region typically falls prey to. Should I be worried about something? No. We shouldn't be this upfront about disasters and stuff because people start freaking out. Behave while I'm gone, Gretchen. Oh, you don't have to worry about her, Stella. Such a good dog, aren't you, Gretchen? Oh, biscuits! Well, ain't you the sweetest thing on two legs? Gretchen inhales the soft biscuit, drool leaking from her toothless mouth. Oh. Pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. I don't think you have to worry about any horrible calamity befalling the town. But she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual out there in the woods. Get out while you still can. What can I say? I don't believe in... No, we do believe in supernatural stuff after what we saw. It's nothing that we can't get the bottom of. Whatever's out there in the woods has been brutalizing the local wildlife and would have definitely brutalized Gretchen. A man's already dead. Something we can't get to the bottom of. I'm gonna try calling Rosalina again. I think she's fine. Unless she fell. Rosalina's a smart kid. She knows better than to go around getting into trouble. We'll make sure to keep her eyes peeled. Thanks, Kanika. And Ebony, if you see a 13-year-old girl with a black braid and glasses, will you let her know that her dad is worried about her? Oscar anxiously wanders off. Phone in hand. How long has it been since you spoke to your kid? Got him. I just grabbed a whole mess of local history books. Stella sets a massive pile of books on the table and pulls up a chair. All right. This is going to be so much faster with the two of you helping. Got her snacks, her source documents. Let's get this research party started. Reading awaits. Oh, fun. But I am going to drop a hard save. I think that's the only saves I can do, really. And now we'll be cutting the stream here. Well, this got interesting. Slow start. Built up into some creepy stuff. It definitely seems like it can branch off into a lot of different ways. There's the section of the house that I can't get into, but if I had taking like the trait where I'm strong, I'm pretty sure I can move that furniture out the way and probably explore the house a little bit more. And there's also something about having a third eye, and you can understand mystic things a lot better. And I can't remember all the traits, actually. Let me... but I already saved it. Let's... If I quit, will it take me out the thing? Main menu. Okay, let me just go to start. We're just gonna put in whatever. Okay, so there's a powerful build. You have a mean right hook. Okay, so that doesn't mean that you can pick up furniture, but then mystical, strange, and unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. Now that's interesting. Observant with a knack for picking up small details. Empathetic, book smart, well read. All this can probably open up. I can just flirt with people. I should have picked that one. But yes, they would unlock different things. But I'm loving the talk to animals one, because I can talk to the animals and the animals tell me what's up, and that's great. They always know something's up. Always listen to animals. Which really goes well with street smarts. I think so. But I like this. Slow build, and it's interesting, and I can't wait to see the story it tells. It is freaking me out just a little bit. And that's what I wanted. So thank you for watching, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the likes. Next stream is Tuesday, because Monday I have D&D. Next stream is on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Might be more of this, because it caught my attention, so why not? That's going to be on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. With all that being said, have a good night, enjoy your weekend, and I will return on Tuesday.